If you're following a keto diet to manage your blood sugar, I need you to hear this. Recent research is showing something that honestly broke my heart when I first read it because I know how hard you're working and how disciplined you're being. But what if the very diet you think is saving your health is actually shortening your lifespan? I'm Debbie Meriney. I'm a former endocrinology nurse practitioner, and today I'm sharing research that changed how I help my clients reverse their metabolic conditions without the extremes. Here's what the science is showing. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Internal Medicine followed over 370,000 people and found that those following very low carbohydrate diets like keto had a significantly higher risk of early death compared to those eating moderate amounts of whole food carbohydrates. And it gets more specific. The research showed increased risks of death from heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Now, you might be thinking, but my A1C dropped on keto. My sugar is better. And yes, your numbers probably did improve, at least temporarily. But here's what's happening under the surface that those blood sugar readings aren't showing you. When you drastically cut carbohydrates, you're not just changing your macros, you're fundamentally altering your gut microbiome. Your beneficial gut bacteria, the ones that literally regulate your metabolism, produce neurotransmitters, and control inflammation, they feed on fiber from whole food carbohydrates. Without those carbs, the beneficial bacteria starve. And what takes their place? The opportunistic bacteria that actually increase inflammation. This is what I call the metabolic inflammation loop, and it's why so many of my clients come to me after keto or low-carb diets saying, it worked at first, but then I hit a plateau. I can't sustain this anymore. The moment I eat normally, everything comes back worse. Because you never address the root cause, the chronic inflammation and gut dysfunction driving the high blood sugar in the first place. Here's what actually works for long-term reversal. The research is clear. People who eat moderate amounts of whole food carbohydrates, sweet potatoes, quinoa, beans, fruit, whole grains, have the lowest risk of chronic disease and live the longest. But, and this is crucial, it's not just about adding carbs back in randomly. You need to heal the gut first. You need to restore those beneficial bacteria. You need to break the metabolic inflammation loop that's been driving your high blood sugar all along. And that's exactly what we do in my Steady Sugar program. Phase 1, we calm the inflammation that's been creating insulin resistance. Phase 2, we rebuild your gut microbiome so your body can actually metabolize carbohydrates properly again. Phase 3, we restore your metabolic flexibility so you can eat real food without the blood sugar roller coaster. No deprivation, no extreme, just strategic root cause reversal. I had a client, we'll call her Susan, who came to me after 2 years of strict keto. Her A1C dropped initially, but then plateaued at 6.2. She was exhausted, her hair was thinning, and she was terrified to eat a piece of fruit. Within 12 weeks of our program, she was eating sweet potatoes, berries, and even sourdough bread, and her A1C dropped to 5.4, lower than it ever was on keto. But more importantly, she felt alive again, energized and free. And that's what happens when you work with your body instead of against it. So if you're currently white-knuckling your way through keto, or if you tried it and it didn't work long-term, I want you to know that there's another way. A way that's backed by longevity research, that heals your metabolism at the root cause, and that actually lets you enjoy your life while reversing your condition. I put together a free training where I walk you through exactly how the metabolic inflammation loop works and the 3 phases to break it. You can watch that training at the link in the description below. Your body knows how to heal. Let me help you learn how to listen. I'll see you in the next video where we're talking about how stress hormones are literally damaging your gut and driving up your blood sugar and what to do about it.